Hey guys, what's up? So I've been seeing some comments on some of my other videos where people are saying they are struggling to move across the strings while they're shredding. The picking hand might be fine, but we're really having trouble being able to move across the strings, specifically when we are going from the higher strings to the lower strings, right? We call that descending. So we're going to have a look at that today, and I'm going to show you the easiest way to practice it so you can get better at it. Right, so to make things as simple as possible, when we are shredding, when we're playing scales, and when I say scales, I mean the standard major and minor scales. I'm not talking about pentatonic stuff where it's like 2 notes on a string, or harmonic minor, or the kind of bluesy chromatic notes. We're talking about standard, major, and minor. Because when we're playing the major or minor scale with just 3 notes per string, there are only 3 different things that you'll be doing with your fretting hand. The first one is the major position, where you play 1 note. Then you leave a fret in between and play the next note. And then you leave another fret in between and you play the next note. So that sort of thing. Right, that's the major position. Then there are the 2 minor positions, where the first one will be the first note. Then you skip a fret and play the next note. Right, instead of skipping a fret like we would in the major position, then we just play the note next to the one we just played. So, and again, it applies to anywhere on the neck. Right, and then there's the last minor position, which is where we play the first note. Then we don't skip a fret, we play the note right next to it. And then we skip a fret, so we don't play anything there, and we play 1 fret in between. So it would be... So yeah, those are the only 3 different positions that we actually have in a major or minor scale. So again, we have this one. Right, the major one where there's a fret in between each finger. And then there's the first minor where we skip a fret after the first note. And then the last one is where we skip a fret after the second note. So when we're playing our major or minor scales, that's all we need to remember, just those 3 different patterns. So for example, if I play an F minor Aeolian scale, it's going to look like this. Right, it's just a different combination of those 3 things. We have 2 of the first minor position, then we have 2 of the major position. Well, we actually have 3 of the major position, but we just shift up 1 fret. And then the last one is the second minor position. So we tend to overcomplicate things when we're thinking of all the shapes, when we're playing up and down the neck, and we're just thinking of all these notes and I don't know where to go. But that's all these scales are. It's just a combination of different patterns. So the easiest way to practice this is to use the scale shapes or modes that have the most repeating patterns. So to start the exercise, we're going to go to the high E string and slide from the 15th fret to the 17th. And then after that, we're going to play 15, 13. So what we've just played essentially is 17, 15, 13. And we're going to do the exact same thing on the B string, 17, 15, 13. So far we have... Then we go to the next repeating pattern, which will be 15, 14, 12 on the G string. And we do the same thing on the D string. And then the last repeating pattern, we're going to go to the A string and play 15, 13, 12. And then 15, 13, 12 again. So essentially what we have is 1 pattern, another pattern, and then another pattern. It helps our fingers remember what to do, because when we're doing the same thing and we're repeating it, it just makes it easier, right? By the way, for this exercise, we are using economy picking. If you are unfamiliar with this or you're struggling with your picking in general, I do have a video up there that you can click on if you would like to, and you can come back to this one afterwards. But it basically goes over the fundamentals of picking. So when you practice this exercise, I find the best thing, because it's 3 notes per string, is to use economy picking. So you can start with an upstroke on that slide, up, down, up, 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 down, up. So you end on an upstroke. So the reason there's a lot of upstrokes in this exercise is because with 3 notes per string, every time you go to a new string, you want to kind of be pulling your pick across the strings. When I say pulling, I don't mean like scraping it, but I mean it just creates a fluid motion with your picking hand. So for the next part of the exercise, we're going to slide to the 18th fret, and then we're going to play 17, 15, and then that pattern repeats. On the B string, we're going to do the same thing, 18, 17, 15. So far we have, and then we go on to the next repeating pattern, which will be 17, 15, 14 on the G string. And that pattern repeats again on the D string. And then for the last repeating pattern, we're going to go to the 17th fret on the A string. We're going to play 17, 15, 13. And then we're going to play the same thing on the low E. So it's going to be... So then the last part of the exercise will be this. So this time we're going to be ascending and not descending, and we're going to start by sliding to the 14th fret of the D string, and then we're going to play 15, 17, and then we're going to repeat that on the G string, 14, 15, 17. So far we have, and then we're going to go to the B string, and we're going to play 15, 17, 18, and we're going to play the same thing on the high E string. So far we have, so we're going to play the 17th fret, then the 15th fret, and then we're going to go back to the B string and play 18, 17, 15. And then we're going to go back to the G string and play 17, 15, 14. And then repeat that on the D string, 17, 15, 14. And then we're just going to end it on the 15th fret of the same string, of the D string. So again, all together, that's... And I always like to end on a little pinch harmonic there. And then the picking for the last part is going to be down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, up, down, up, up, down, up, down. Alright guys, but now it's time for you to go practice, and I do hope you found this video helpful. If you did enjoy the video, I would hugely appreciate a like or a comment. And obviously if you want to see more, you can always subscribe, and I appreciate that massively as well. Otherwise, I hope you all have an awesome day further. See you next time. Cheers.